You're still here with the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. That is, put it on something. I am your homeboy first. Need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Share this to as many of your people as possible. We're going to lean into this real shit. Okay? This is a topic that has caused a firestorm. A firestorm. And I still don't think it's been properly addressed. So we about to rectify that. Y'all know how in math they taught you your order of operations? We about to put this shit in order. This Kyrie Irving situation is fucked up. But we about to address it in its proper order. Okay? If you don't know America, basketball superstar Kyrie Irving posted a link to a movie, documentary, that many deemed to be anti-Semitic, to be against Jewish people. The title of it is Hebrews to Negroes. All right. And there are some who think that Kyrie Irving himself is anti-Semitic because he posted this. And then because he was hesitant to apologize for posting it initially. Okay. But let's look at something, y'all. Let's look at something. Let's start where we need to start in our order of operation. Because this shit is all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But you know who fucked up first? America. America fucked up. America made Kyrie Irving. America is the one who enslaved millions of Africans and cut them off from their cultural heritage in Africa. So much so to now, people like me who love history, you got to try to piece your history together. You know, you got some folks, they spend a little money and they try to go back. Like I think First Lady Michelle Obama was able to trace her shit back to Africa. I think great running back Emmitt Smith was able to trace his shit back to Africa. But you shouldn't have to go through all that. I remember in high school, a lot of my classmates, the white kids, they were able to just, ask their grandparents where they're from. It's hard for black people to do that. America calls that. Kyrie Irving shouldn't have to be trying to piece together his fucking heritage, his fucking lineage. But America did that. Black oppression in this country created Kyrie Irving. Got him feeling the way he feels. Got him being abrasive and aggressive with reporters. America did that. A failed educational system created Kyrie Irving. Because we don't have any truth literacy in this fucking country. Kyrie ain't the only motherfucker that be online falling for conspiracy theories and all that kind of shit. I got them in my family. I got youngins who do it. I try to rectify it. I try to point them towards credible sources. But we need that in school. We need truth literacy in school. We don't have that. And it ain't just now beginning. Salacious shit, like this documentary, been selling. Hearst and Pulitzer from the past made hella money in their newspapers being salacious. Motherfuckers like Rush Limbaugh made hella money being salacious on the radio. You got motherfuckers with these TV shows. They do it. You know what I'm saying? And now the wild, wild west is that internet. So we need truth literacy in this country. This is my sports show, and I think about a Twitter account I introduced y'all to called Ball Sack Sports, which is a parody account. It'd be tricking motherfuckers left and right. Shit, just recently they posted something saying Kyrie said he was about to retire. That shit went viral. Because we have no truth literacy. People don't understand how to distinguish between real shit and bullshit. Kyrie Irving happens to be one of those people. But he ain't the only one. You feel me? In this country, motherfuckers like to act like everything's being hidden from them. You know what I'm saying? Like folks are hiding the truth because a lot of these salacious sites and YouTube videos say it. But I'm going to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. I see a lot of people online talking about, they don't teach us this in school. They don't teach us that in school. This is part of the Mississippi curriculum for social studies, okay? Remember, I used to be a U.S. history teacher. In one of my businesses, I still travel and, show others how to do what I did in the classroom, you feel me? So this is the state of Mississippi. And in the state of Mississippi, the kids had to learn about Marcus Garvey, a motherfucker who predicted what's going on right now. A motherfucker who said black folks ain't never gonna get a fair shot in this country, and that's why we need to go back to Africa. Africa for the Africans. A Pan-Africanist. That's who he was. By law, they gotta learn about that in Mississippi. Okay? People say they hide Brother Malcolm from us. Okay? But again, in the Mississippi curriculum, the children have to learn about the Black Power movement, the rise of Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, and the Black Panther Party for self-defense. That's in Mississippi. But in this era of social media and everybody's a fucking expert online and whoever posts something that got a lot of followers and all that kind of shit, people pay more attention to that than even their fucking instructors who may be teaching them about that. America fucked up. America fucked up. America fucked up because we have a lack of social media regulation. Where's the Wild Wild West and people just do whatever. Go watch the documentary, The Social Dilemma. You will see how they talk about how these social media sites, they profit off us being distracted. They profit off us being enraged. They profit off putting out bullshit that they know is going to excite us. Because that leads to more engagement, and that therefore leads to more ad revenue. America fucked up. Let me tell you who else fucked up. Amazon fucked up. Amazon fucked up. Jeff Bezos, y'all fucked up. Now, I keep shit real here. I don't like to come on here and talk about nothing that I haven't read and or watched. So I went on there to watch the documentary, and I saw that shit was like $12 to rent and like $50 to buy. I said, no, fuck that. Fuck that. If y'all are telling me this shit is so bad, why in the hell am I about to pay Jeff Bezos to watch it? Why is he allowed to profit off of this? Okay? So I said, fuck that. But this is what the ADL says is in it, okay? ADL is the Anti-Defamation League. For those of y'all that might not know, let's just say it's like the NAACP for Jewish people. Let's look at it like that, okay? Amongst the many things that's in it, one of the things that automatically should have been a no-go for Kyrie posting that shit was that it tries to say that the Holocaust was a falsehood, okay? Right then and there, you got to shut that down. Because, see, that's what a lot of these motherfucking white supremacists be around here hollering about. Where that shit wasn't that long ago. My mama was born in 1947. My mama was born 2 years after the end of World War II. My mama. This shit ain't that long ago, man. We can verify that shit. But if that's the case, if it got shit in there like that, why in the fuck is Amazon putting it up there on their platform? That's the same thing Real One Jamel Hill said. She watched it. She watched it. Shout out to that queen. You know what I'm saying? She a real goddamn big journalist. And she's a real one who lost her job at ESPN for speaking real shit. So y'all can't put that bullshit ass jacket on her. That y'all putting on some folk. That's a real one. And she said she don't understand how that shit got platform. Got platform because of greed by Amazon. Amazon fucked up. Kyrie Irving fucked up, y'all. Kyrie fucked up. And I know we don't want to say that because we black and he black, but Kyrie fucked up. Okay? Now, one thing y'all motherfuckers ain't about to do is put that jacket on me that y'all done put on Shaq and put on Charles Barkley and all these fuck. I'm not that. I ain't nobody fucking ain't nobody buck broke me or none of that kind of shit. Fuck what? I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith worked for Disney. Shaq and Charles and Kenny and all them boys I work for Turner or whoever, whatever else, bigger company on that shit. Ernie Johnson run that show. He the ringleader. I'm the ringleader of this shit. You understand me? So I'm just keeping it real. You understand? Ain't nobody got me tap dance. Who the fuck I'm a tap dance for? I run my shit. I own everything I do. Fuck we talking about? You understand? But like I told you, I spent a decade in the classroom. I'm a fucking scholar. This is what I do. This is my life. Helping our people is my damn life. I ain't just had no fucking awakening. I've been like this. Since I was a child, I want to help people. This is my life. Talk to my youngins, they'll tell you. So you can't put that motherfucking jacket on me. But I must say, Kyrie fucked up. And it's unfortunate because Kyrie seems to actually fucking care. He ain't did what Kanye did. Kyrie is not one of white lives matter bullshit. He ain't sat up there and said that George Floyd really didn't get killed by that cop. Kyrie ain't sit up there and say slavery was a choice. Kyrie ain't sat up here and said Harriet Tubman ain't really do shit. Kyrie ain't do none of that bullshit. He seems to really care about our people. That's what I'm saying. It's unfortunate that he fucked up in this instance. He's been philanthropic. You know what I'm saying? He has. He carries that shit around with him. You know, Bron gets a lot of the praise and stuff. I think that's because he's the biggest guy. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie seems to like every day this shit is on his mind. And I applaud that. It's just in this instance, the brother fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because he's so fucking powerful because it's celebrity. I'll give you an example. I got two youngins right now. I love these young men. I love them. Both of them were taught by me. Both of them play ball for me. And both of them have hit me up about this goddamn topic. And neither one of them really gave a fuck about politics when I was teaching and coaching. You know what I'm saying? They love ball. And they see a ball player caught up in something. So one of them hit me up and asked for book suggestions. Said he wants to become more powerful. Again, I taught this motherfucker U.S. history. I helped get him out of school. I read all the time. I post books when I get done reading them. This boy's been to my home. He used to ride to school with me. But Kyrie said reading is a superpower. Now, he didn't say anything about Kyrie, but it just seems like there's a connection. At the same time, where Kyrie in an interview says reading is a superpower, one of my youngest who slick play like him, you know what I'm talking about? Like his game is kind of patterned like that. At the same time, when Kyrie says reading is a superpower, my young king want to read. And you better know I gave him the suggestion and, you know, send him a couple dollars too. Shit, go ahead and buy that book. I recommend the autobiography of Malcolm X. My other youngin, he texts me, it's wrong what they doing to Kyrie. They making him apologize. They wrong. He usually don't give a fuck about that shit. But that's the power, that's the influence that you can have when you're a hooper. See, I ain't no millionaire yet. Even though I love these young men and they say they love me, I ain't no millionaire yet. So that's a different type of influence. So it's unfortunate that he fucked up by not being careful about what he says, what he posts, and what he does and stuff, because Kyrie cares about the real issues. If you listen to him, if you really listen, go listen to him talk on one of these long form interviews, not just no snippet where he talked to the folks that he think trying to get him, because then quite often they are trying to get him. But if you watch him on like a Knuckleheads or something like that, I watched his Knuckleheads interview with Q Richardson and Darius Miles. I like, damn, I slick like Kyrie. Like, he wasn't the caricature that folks be trying to paint him out to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying it's unfortunate that he posted that without context. Because I think what he's really thinking is, and this is what a lot of motherfuckers didn't understand watching Skip Bayless, he didn't understand this line, that I can't be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from. The man was trying to say that he believes that he is a Semite, that he believes he's a true Jew. So it's falling into that Hebrew Israelite thing. That in the black community, we know people who believe that. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't leave it at that. Based on what I'm reading, based on what Queen Jamel Hill said and others, that documentary got a whole lot of other shit in it. Okay? And so in that case, he should have offered some context. Okay? Because he distracted us. And it's kind of like what King Malcolm X said. Yeah, a lot of folks talking about Brother Malcolm, posting Brother Malcolm. But Brother Malcolm says something in the Ballad of the Bullet that we need to pay attention to. Go listen to that fucking speech now. One of the things he said, keep your religion between you and your God. Keep your religion between you and your God. Because if we get bogged down in religious differences, we'll never get together. As Brother Malcolm pointed out, they don't attack us because of our religion. They attack us because we're black. They didn't attack Brother Malcolm because he was a Muslim. They didn't attack Dr. King because he was a Christian. They attacked them because they're black. So whether or not you believe you're a Hebrew Israelite, whether or not you're a Baptist, a Methodist, Jehovah's Witness, non-religious, atheist, whatever the fuck you think you are, if you're in the United States of America, you catch hell because you're black. And Kyrie distracted us from that. We need to be locked in on that. Okay? Because Kyrie cares about the real shit. But I think the brother's going to evolve. Okay? Because I mentioned Brother Malcolm, and Brother Malcolm evolved. You know what I'm saying? If you read the autobiography of Malcolm X, you'll see that that brother changed numerous times. He went from being a good kid to a criminal. He went from being a criminal to a preacher in the Nation of Islam. And as a preacher in the Nation of Islam, he would say some things that his leader and teacher, Elijah Muhammad, would be telling him, like, all white people are devils. He would say that their nature is evil. He would say that. And see, some people might be offended by me wearing a shirt with Malcolm X on it, because he would say stuff like that. Muhammad Ali, too, is on this shirt. He would say shit like that. But those men evolved, too, and they moved past that. And that's when the United States government felt that Brother Malcolm was most dangerous. Was when he made that final evolution after his visit to the Holy Land, and after he denounced racism in any form, after he was willing to make alliances with whoever was real, but also he wanted us to be acceptable to ourselves first. That Malcolm was too dangerous for the United States of America, and y'all know what happened. They ain't hiding it from us. They got a whole fucking documentary on Netflix about it. Who killed Malcolm X? The folks that killed Malcolm X were given comfort by the United States government. To the motherfucker that did the shotgun blast, Government officials was at his funeral. They ain't hiding that shit in our motherfucking face, and they like, what you gonna do about it? Cause they know we fucking distracted. But see, Kyrie could have skipped some steps. He didn't have to get us distracted. He didn't have to make some of the mistakes that Brother Malcolm and Brother Muhammad made, because again, he has access to this book, just like I got. Just like my youngin' guy. I just told my youngin' to buy it on his phone. He bought it on his phone. Brother Kyrie Irving got access to that. Brother Kyrie Irving got so much money that he can meet with the brother who made this documentary. The world-renowned scholar, black man, Henry Louis Gates. He can meet with him. Okay? He can go over there and travel to the same places where Henry Louis Gates went. His brother in this documentary went throughout Africa and took it from the origin on up. Kyrie can do that. If Kyrie still think the earth is flat, Kyrie can goddamn go into space now. Motherfuckers are paying to go in outer space. He can loop around this bitch, I suppose. I don't know what you're doing when you get up there, but he can go up there and look for himself. So he ain't got to do that. He got enough money. He got resources, man. So he was unfortunate. He fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked up. Because we are distracted. Just because Kyrie posted that shit, we didn't have to look at it. We didn't have to look at it. But we celebrity, something about celebrity. I told y'all, a celebrity can tweet out, I just took a shit, and that thing gonna go viral. So we are distracted. And I told you, I've seen on my timeline more forceful arguments, more passionate arguments about this shit than I have about anything in a long time. And we got white supremacists that want to kill us right now. Openly. It's out there. They not hiding it. You got groups like the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers. You got these motherfuckers are saying clearly they want to kill us. I'm reading a book right now called "They Want to Kill America." It's written by a former a black man who's a former spy. Okay, named Malcolm Nance. Y'all should read that book. This man cites all his shit. You know where he getting it from? The shit on the internet. When that shit January 6th happened, I knew it was gonna happen because the shit was on the internet. They were telling you what they were gonna do. They tried to kick off the Civil War. They want the smoke. They want the Civil War. And they say they want to kill black people, they want to kill Jewish people, and they want to kill any white people they consider liberals. They say things like, what would the world be like without blacks, Jews, and liberals? And we up here arguing about who the fuck is the real Jews. We fucked up. On election day here in the state of Mississippi, numerous buildings were set on fire around the hottest HBCU in the country right now, Jackson State University. Now, they say the suspect is a black man. But black, white, or whatever, that was fucking terrorism. Either something is mentally wrong with that brother, which is another failure of America because we don't emphasize mental health, or somebody, one of these fucking white supremacists, put that boy up to this. I don't know. I just know motherfuckers paid more attention to this Kyrie shit than that happening on election day in Mississippi. Because we fucked up. In Mississippi, Secretary of State's website was hacked by the fucking Russians. And Mississippi just happens to be home to the leader of the January 6th committee. The committee investigating the attempted coup by these Trump supporters. Benny Thompson. He's from Mississippi. And it just so happens the Russians choose the Mississippi Secretary of State website to hack that bitch. So people can't go on there and see where that polling place is. I tried to go on the Secretary of State website to try to see some shit on election day. Couldn't get on there. I ain't know why. till the news came out. Nobody talking about it because we're distracted. We fucked up. We still don't have a George Floyd bill in this fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Remember George Floyd? Do we still remember George Floyd? We had a lot of momentum after George Floyd was lynched. That momentum has dissipated. Why? Because we've been distracted. We just voted for Congress. They telling us that the reason why they can't get it through because they can't get enough Republicans to vote for it, or they couldn't get the conservative Democrats to be down with it. So by voting for Congress, you got an opportunity to increase that shit for the Democrats and get the bill passed and then send it to Biden. But we distracted. We still don't have reparations in this fucking country for not only slavery, for Jim Crow. Because America only been a democracy since the 60s. We need reparations for that. My mama wasn't born free. We need reparations for that. My grandmama was not born free. We need reparations for that. My mother-in-law was not born free. We need reparations for that. Know who could push through reparations? Congress. We just had a congressional election. And we've been more focused on this shit. So it's all fucked up, y'all. It's all fucked up. But like I said, I'm hoping that brother Kyrie Irving does get a chance to play again. I hope he continues to evolve. And I hope when he reaches his final evolution, that America doesn't take him out like they did brother Malcolm. I hope when he reaches his final evolution that he doesn't have anything happen to him like brother Muhammad Ali. See, brother Muhammad Ali did not get an opportunity in his old age to keep that same energy that he had when he was young because of Parkinson's. So who knows the great things he would have continued to do if he could still use his voice. But I hope none of that happens to brother Kyrie Irving. I don't think he's anti-Semitic. I do not think that. Just like I'm not racist. I've been called racist. And I am not. I call out racists. I call out white supremacists. And to some, that makes me a racist. But that's America. By me wearing this shirt with these brothers on it, some might say I'm racist. Or by me posting a song from my favorite gangster rapper or something. I might post a song from Snoop Dogg or something. And you know, Snoop Dogg got some songs that are degrading to women, but you got to add that context. I fuck with Kobe Bryant. You know, Kobe caught that rape charge. Some women might look at me sideways because of that. I still listen to R. Kelly. Somebody might look at me sideways because of that. But see, that's why you got to add context. You got to be careful. I know that as a public figure, but I ain't just start being no public figure. When you're a teacher, you're a public figure. Them kids all in your fucking business. Their parents all in your fucking business as well. And the kid will ask you about the shit that you do. And you got to add that context. So I hope Kyrie grows from this, continues to push the envelope, continues to stand for his people, continues to find himself. And I hope he evolves into what he already thinks he is, which is a beacon of light. Because what he said got at least one young black boy wanting to read right now. And that is change. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?